So right here is a section where the lane comes through the woods, and I have to run this main line across the lane at the springtime when I'm harvesting sap. So I just pulled this line out of the leaves, so you can see I just bring the end of that over and hook up to this line here, down to where we'd already walked through. And there's a line coming to my left down into here. And the chainsaw here running in the background, that's our neighbor. He likes cutting wood, firewood out of this woods here. Before I end this video, I'd just like to show you one more tree, the tap holes on it, how they've healed up. So right here they are. Right there's one of them. There's the other one. And up here is the other one. Right there it is. So you see those all healed up very well. And if you use small spouts and only tap correctly, have the right amount of taps in a tree, don't over tap it, and use clean spouts every year, it won't hurt the trees. As you can see, the trees have really been growing even as I'm pulling sap out of them. And really the sap that I pull out of is just a small percentage of what's actually in the tree. It doesn't hurt the trees a bit. They're still growing very well, very healthy. As you can see, they've lots of leaves up there. Some of them have fallen off already. It's just that time we're starting to fall off. But it's a very healthy woods. I've started mapling as a very small boy. I was probably 10 or so. I'm not sure exactly what year it was, but I just put a few kilos out, hang on buckets, and I would, after school, I'd come home, get my little red wagon and put some 5-gallon buckets on it, and I'd go out and I'd gather the kilos, haul it to the house, and my mom would cook the sap off on the gas stove in the basement for me while I was in school. And doing so, I provided the family with maple syrup, and I just liked it. And every year I just continued to grow. Just put a few more taps out, and as I went through school, and as I got out of school, I hit it a little bit harder. And it was about 5 years ago, 6 years now, I put my first tubing out. It's a small section, and next year I put another section out. I just kept growing, and now I have about 2,800 taps, all in tubing. I produced about 800 gallons of syrup last year, and I did it mostly by myself. Occasionally I get some people to help me tap the trees, but this year I just decided I'm going to do it all by myself. I'm just decided maybe I get better yields if I tap myself and have a better tap hole placement. And I think it really paid off. So now this year's the first year I've really pushed the marketing a whole lot, and that's been working out pretty well for me this year, especially considering the COVID-19 has definitely made the game a little bit different, but it's been going well for me. Sales have been picking up. So with that, that's pretty much my operation, beginnings of it. And I have other video of my sugar camp. I took a video last spring while I was boiling, so you can look that up. And also a really neat video of the sap when it's been running in the springtime. You can see it. You can hear my vacuum pump run in the background, and you can hear the sap actually running out of the trees out through a clear spout. So definitely check out those videos. I'd like to add one more thing before I close. I had an uncle. His name was Henry Brenneman. He was a dealer for tubing, maple supplies, and he was very instrumental in getting me started in this business, and definitely put the bug in me. And once you have the bug in you, it's hard to get it out of. And any of you that are a maple producer, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.